very much. Now we will see the second problem where both the samples had different variances, supposed to be different source variances and unknown. So what we can do, that situation having unequal size of both the samples. When there is an equal size of samples, we have a very simple solution. We can apply pairwise treatment, which I will discuss it. Now in this problem, I read out the problem for you. The following data represents the running time of the films produced by two motion pictures. One company shows five values in the data set. Another company shows 7 set of values in the data. Now we have to test the hypothesis if the data of second company exceeding by 10 minutes against the first company. Below 10, we call it null hypothesis. If it is more than 10, we call it alternate hypothesis. The company 2 is taking more time in running the film. So that we have to perform one-sided hypothesis testing for a given level of significance point. Assuming that both the distributions be approximately normal, having unequal variance. So what we see here, these are steps here. The steps P0 is 10 here, but the problem is that second sample will be assumed as first sample as per this procedure. The first sample will be assumed as second. N1 as per procedure will be 7, N2 will be 5. This will be the case. S1, X1 bar all will be changed, and we have to perform the null hypothesis that H0 1 minus mu will be 10 or H0 mu1 minus mu less than 10. Now here second is first sample. First is the second sample and second is the first sample. That we have to swap, then only we can perform this hypothesis testing, which is an one-tail hypothesis testing. So this will be the way to calculate p-value, and this will be the way to calculate degrees of freedom. In this case, calculating the degrees of freedom will be a very different procedure because variances of the source are not known to us. The data, what we have to do is first we can swap this as 2, place it by 1 and we will replace it by 2. Calculate average all these equal to average of these. Here the average of these 5 values. Then we will calculate standard deviation of values. Same case here, standard deviation of these 5 values. This is mean, this is deviation. Up all this over there, and we can write this. Size will be 7 and there will be. These are 2 samples. This will be sample 1, will be sample. Null hypothesis H0 mu1 minus mu2 equal to 10. Alternate hypothesis is mu1 minus mu2 less than. In that case, our mu is degrees of freedom is S1 square upon N1 square upon that is our degrees of freedom 7.37, so we will take it approximately 7. This will be 7. If we take these degrees of freedom, what is the value of t? We will calculate the value of t as 1 bar minus h bar minus t naught upon square root of 1 square upon plus h square upon. Do this, it is 10 minus 97.4 minus 10 on square root of 30.22 square upon 7 plus 8.88 square upon 5. That will be equal to so t is 0.22. This was our t calculated. For level of significance, alpha is given as the problem. When we are doing one-tail hypothesis testing for t calculated as 0.22, mu as 7, alpha as 10. For these three values, if we see the distribution over the t distribution, what will be the condition? Because we have already transformed into after transforming into t distribution. The distribution will look like for particular new value 7, mean 0, t axis. Now here in this case, critical zone will be the left side because either the mean is 10 or mean is less than 10. This is our critical zone where alpha is 10. This will be minus t. And now this is our acceptance zone where confidence interval 1 minus alpha, that is 0.9. Now we have to see where the calculated value is. For that we have to find out minus t alpha from, and alpha is 0.1. The value is 1 point. The value is 1.415. This alpha over here is minus alpha is minus 415 because it is a symmetrical distribution. So whatever is on the positive side, that will be the same in magnitude on the negative side. So here it will be equal to minus 141. E calculated is the value which we get as point. That will be somewhere about E calculated is 0.2. In this case, as per decision, so decision is because P calculated is more than minus P alpha. It means H0 is not rejected. If H0 is not rejected, it means that company whose motion pictures may not significantly take 10 minutes more than company. These were two sets of hypothesis testing based on T distribution and single tail hypothesis testing. One was on the positive side, one was on the negative side.